Yeah, see, it's working. Well, we're
Welcome
here.
to the BullHit podcast.
BullHit, eh, guys?
Yeah, bro.
Shit.
How's life?
Well, today or like in general?
Just in general and shit.
In general, I don't know. I got some bag, but that's from a bad source. And well, I don't know. I got
Yo,
some.
you want to talk about that?
Yeah, I could talk about that.
Shit.
So you know me. I always be flipping my cars. I always be making my money.
Nah, yo.
I always be making my money.
Just this whole setting is just fucking like making me. I gotta like take a deep breath.
You know how it be. So anyway, you know, I traded my my IS 350. That was from Japan, right? You know that car.
Yeah, bro.
Lovely. Spent all that money tuning it. You know, being stupid. Get a forged carbon steering wheel. That big body thing, man. Oh my god. And then I traded that for a broken CLS.
Shit.
Yeah, I traded that for a broken CLS. Now, why did I do that? You may be asking. Well, I'm tweaking. I had to repair all the air suspension. I had to repair the transmission. I had to fix a bunch of shit on the engine. I did all the air suspension.
Yo, why did you have to repair that suspension?
Well, because it was fucking just broken, leaking. That shit had airbags none of the time.
Now tell me why it was leaking.
There's a fucking hole in it. What do you mean? There's a hole.
Like,
It was crumbling.
There's a reason why it was leaking.
Talking about that kind of reason?
You gotta talk about it, bro.
Is it have to do with some energy, some numbers maybe?
Yeah.
Don't tell me it's my enemy car, bro.
Nah, nothing. Who's sitting in it for a whole night?
Oh man, don't talk too much, bro. So what? All right. Yes, I did sleep in the car because I got kicked out with my ex while it was broken, with all the air suspension broken.
Yeah, but now we're in a chill place, you know?
Yeah, we're in a chill place. Yeah, we're in a chill place. But back to the story. Got the car, traded up to it, fixed it, all that crap. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Got that whole exhaust down. Crashed that shit on the highway going a million fucking hour. And then I fucking spun that shit 3 times and like, fuck.
Yeah, we're gonna roll the clip.
We're gonna roll the clip. Yeah, anyway, so whole car gone. Bye-bye. I got money. I got some money for damn insurance money. So, you know, I'm trying to make some moves right now. As you saw my TikTok I made, right?
Yeah. Big money moves.
Big money moves. That's the name of the game, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
That's the name of the game.
Shit. I mean, how are you gonna invest, you know?
Well, actually, now that you mention that, I had a really, really good plan last night about like 5 a.m. I was like, dude, first...
It's always that like late night shit.
It's always that late night shit. And it came to me, man. I should gamble on CSGO. I put 50 bucks in, I only got blues. I put another 50 in, I only got blues. And then I went to bed. But that's just day 1.
Day 2, that shit different.
Day 2 is always different. We're gonna get that later today. We're gonna do some clips, okay? We're gonna show that right around now. See how I do. Maybe I win big, maybe I lose. Who knows?
If you lose down to 5K, you should put all that shit on black. You back with 10K.
Oh, I'm back. You know, I don't know.
It's like infinite money glitch, bro.
I think I was gonna put it on green though. I was gonna do some roulette on green 0 and like just bet it all.
Nah, but when you bet on roulette, when you all in, you gotta put at least like $5 on green every time.
Yeah.
'Cause that shit always fucks you over.
Yeah, honestly, but in all seriousness, I'm definitely not gonna be doing any gambling. But I will probably be trying to invest that stuff. Like I did in this lovely equipment. But I need better lights, gonna be honest.
Yeah, I mean, we gotta do what we gotta do, you know?
You know, speaking of doing things that we gotta do, you had to drive up here from Seattle, hey?
Yeah.
What happened to that? Why didn't you drive today?
Yeah, shit, I got my license suspended.
For the how many?
Third time.
Third time. Oh yeah.
But, you know, like third time's a charm, so.
What are we charming? The police officer?
Yeah, bro.
I don't think it was very fucking charmed, man.
Yeah, but like, sometimes when you go talk to the police, you can be like, yo, like, fucking.
I would shoot you. I would shoot you. I'd open the window and I would just shoot you because look at the jacket you're wearing. Look at that. You're gonna probably assault me. I'm gonna be honest. You're a minority.
Right,
I'm too scared.
I know. Like,
I'm a Seattle cop. I have to deal with homeless people all day. You're probably gonna stick me with a fent needle, and I don't know, man.
Shit. Might come. I have one right now.
Yo. Anyway, cop pulls you over. What happened?
Shit, which one are you talking about?
Word. Okay, type shit. First one.
First one? Damn, I was like fucking. I was trying to go to like school. It was just way too late. Like I'm just trying to get there early. So.
How long was the drive?
It was like 7 hours, bro.
7-hour drive for school?
Yeah, I'm such a good student. Nah, bro. But on a serious note, like I was just driving and cop behind me. Back then I didn't have a radar, so I was just fucking speeding. I was listening to like Juice WRLD, like, you know, some unreleased shit. And then boom, I see lights. And then boom, and he's like, pulls me over. He's like, "Hey sir, know why I pulled you over?"
Nope.
I'm like, "No, I don't know." "Oh, you were going 95 in this 55.
Where are you, in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, some like country road take me home type shit. So, I mean, I pull over, couldn't run nowhere. It was just fucking one road. Like the only thing to do is like fucking drive on a farm.
Yeah.
But
You get shot.
you know, after like 10 minutes, I was wondering like why did he then come out? I mean, like he was like in his car way too long. Now I was like getting stressed and shit. And then he comes out like 20 minutes later. He's like, "Sir, put your hand, like turn off your vehicle. Put your hands behind your back." Yeah.
Oh no.
Fucking being a dickhead. It was freezing. It was cold as shit. I was wearing a t-shirt. Then
Oh shit.
the bitch fucking put me in the back, taking me to fucking jail, some small ass jail.
Damn. That's the way she goes, eh?
He was trying to scare me. He was saying, "Yeah, these people were like shot at like a police officer. Like when he came here, he had bullets in." Like I'm like, "Yo, like what you mean? Like I'm just driving. Like what? Don't fucking compare me to that."
He thinks he's slick, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I know, like I just paid bail. Boom, like 1K.
Yeah.
Got out.
Shout out. You got a jail free card. Money be like that sometimes, right?
Yeah, but bro, I'm still trying to run it up.
You trying to run it up? Yeah. You trying to run it up? You trying to do the race?
Yeah, bro. No, I'm talking about money.
Oh, my bad. Third time's not the charm for the race. You tried it twice. Tried it twice, loved it.
Yeah, for sure. So what you think about like the recent like financial situation after Trump got on stage? You know what I mean?
Going straight into politics, I see. Yeah, okay,
Yeah, we
well,
always gotta talk about it.
I don't know. I think globally, there's been a big shift in mentality.
Vape, bro. What the fuck?
You're feeding. Bro, I quit that shit, man. I got the little mints. That's it now.
Nah, back on topic. We'll talk about it later.
All right. Trump. You want to talk about Trump, Mr. Trump? All right,
Yeah.
shit. So, I feel like the economics, like the mindset, you know, it's kind of changed. Once Trump got back in, everybody was like, really wondering. Like, first, right around the election, right before, too, everybody was kind of preparing for the best and for the worst. So there's a lot of uncertainty in the market.
You know, the market never follows the news. Like, it just follows the, like, anticipation of the news. Always. When the news hit, that's when, like, usually, like, goes down. Because the actual news isn't as good as, like, you know, the anticipation. And, like, yeah, like, especially, like, Wall Street, like, they really, like...
They get the other sources, though. They get that, like, 10 hours before you.
Yeah. So, like, in general, I feel like America's going into, like, a positive direction. And the world's, like, economic really follows America. I mean, I know, like, China, like, BRICS, some shit like that. BRICS.
Only that I ain't talking about.
They're
them
trying
kind
to,
of
like,
BRICS.
build their own shit, but, I mean, they're working on it. And, like, America's still gonna be, like, the main reserve currency for a while, so...
Yeah, I agree with you. I think, honestly, there's not much way in uprooting America, as it's kind of the central power based on media. And media is the biggest thing that really, really controls people and the economy, is what you watch, what you listen to, and who you're listening to, right? So I feel like America's got the media, America's got the people, and that's who they be listening to, right? So I feel like that's also a big issue why these big ass rug pulls be going on, because people just be listening. They want to do the next hype shit, you know. That, oh, I heard it from this guy. He seems kind of trustworthy. Scam.
I mean,
scam.
like, news, like, people don't really watch news no more.
Not any of our generation.
Yeah, but
None of us.
people go on social media, but social media is the new news.
It is, yeah.
So, like, you know, whatever is mainstream, the fucking the government controls it. Like,
It's always being pulled, right?
yeah, there's really no free speech ever.
No. Well, in Canada, going off of basically where we are currently, Canada is not a freedom of speech.
Yo, you want Canada to become like the 51st state?
That's a tough question. Well, I think, honestly, I feel like an economic union would be much, much more beneficial because the systems and law wouldn't have to change. They would benefit equally in industrializing and in infrastructure. It would be shared equally. They could have a separate union currency, but they each keep their borders, they each keep their tradition, they keep their laws, everything's
Kind of like Puerto Rico.
a little bit, like any kind of, not an annexed state, but an economic union is a lot of different. Don't quote me on this, but the Soviet Union? I ain't no red, okay? Only red is a little CCP, but that's it, okay? But anyway, the Soviet Union, in theory, is an economic union, but obviously it was a dictatorship and then an oligarchy, so it's a lot different. But basically, it's these multiple states kind of going together as one conglomerate, basically, if you're thinking about it in company terms. But if Canada and America did that, they would both be Canada and America. It wouldn't be like, the Soviet Union. It would be Canada and America, but now they're in a union and now their own currency.
North American Union.
Yeah, the North American Union, something like that. Damn, now they're the global superpower. They have most of the minerals and natural resources that you'd ever need for a million years. There's no trade embargoes, there's no tariffs, there's no tax, you'll use the same currency, and it would be a very beneficial thing.
Yeah, talking about currency, like Canadian currency's ass.
Dude, that shit's dog shit type shit. Honestly, I should not be holding any CAD right now, but, I'm too lazy. I'm just too lazy.
You gotta get on that mindset.
Well, no, I'm not too lazy, it's just like, I can't use the money if it's not in cash. Like, how the hell that buy all this shit?
I mean, a lot of Canadians been like boycotting American brands.
Yeah.
And they really think they are doing something.
They ain't doing shit.
Like, Canada, don't really buy any American resources. If you look at the big picture, it's really a small percent. Just off of the population, and just half of these Canadians are immigrants, and they don't care.
Wait. Half the population, not half of these Canadians. They ain't immigrants. Canadian. Call me crazy, but I feel like most of the population, they be immigrants.
I mean, yeah.
They be Canadian. And I know Canadian is a nationality, it's not a race, it's not an ethnicity. So you could be Canadian from whoever you are, right? But all I'm saying mainly is that you have the standard population and you have the transient population. Canada has a massive transient population, so does America, but think about in terms of ratio. Canada versus America population, America wins by tenfold. So why do we have such a high inverse ratio of transient versus settling or generational population? It's because the government's corrupt, because it's beneficial to people to just come here, milk the economy and just leave or dip or whatever. Because our government gives away our money, our programs are basically free to people who say they're in need, and that just basically puts the regular demographic to shit.
The Canadians are struggling, and they're they're giving away money to Ukraine.
Yeah, no, oh god. Mm-hmm.
It's really messed up.
It'd be messed up. America's starting to say that too now. America's being like, I didn't ever want to give you that money. I didn't mean to give you that money, boy. Give me my money back, boy. And then they're like, I'm gonna end this goddamn war. Fuck you. I heard some stupid ass shit. I don't know. America tweaking, Russian tweaking, everybody tweaking.
Yeah, but if America really put the 25% tariffs on any import products, especially the vehicles in Ontario, Canadian economy is gonna be messed up. They're gonna be importing maple syrup. I mean, there's maple syrup in America.
Well, you'd have to realize that if they did that, Canada would really mess up the United States. We're their largest natural gas supplier and one of the largest oil producers of crude and everything like that coming from.
But listen, America got oil.
Yeah, but they got oil. But they're gonna fuck their infrastructure because they spent a bunch of money doing these pipelines, doing these proper.
If Trump lowers taxes,
yeah,
people are more than motivated to work, because the tax in America is pretty high. Not high compared to Canada, but compared to
I'd say it's equal out because of the value of their dollars more, therefore, so less of it would be a higher ratio. So.
But if Trump lowers taxes, then like they can build the infrastructure in like 2-3 years, and like now America actually don't need Canada, and there's no like rebuilding back that relationship. So it's like if a good employee cuts ties with the employer, with the boss, but that boss can hire a new employee and train it.
Yeah.
But it's really hard. Like in this market, it's really hard to find another job as good as the previous one, you know?
That's very valid.
That's kind of like the situation right now. So, I mean, I'm a Canadian citizen. Like, of course, I don't want this country to be bad, but when like looking at the big picture, like I feel like
it's already bad.
like Canada really should take the deal, and like Trudeau coming back and saying we need to fight as a nation. He's trying to get more voters. That's
Dude,
really
Trudeau. Trudeau. I'm not gonna literally say anything because in Canada we could be put in jail for literally whatever we're saying. If the government deems it as bad or insightful of anger or hate speech or racist or inciting violence, we could go
kind of like the UK.
Straight to jail. Oh, but the UK is like they're living in a dystopia right now. You look at the headlines in the UK, some parts of Scotland, Ireland even. They got the cameras, they got the speeding cameras, they got oh man, they got all that crazy shit. You could be arrested for like liking and sharing on Facebook like a slightly racist like fucking post. That's tweaking, honestly. So I don't really know what to say.
But I mean, going back to like Canada and the 51st state,
yeah,
I feel like, you know, if Canadians just like wake up from this, you know, brainwash, because a lot of like Canada's like really different, especially like the media and like YouTube censorship and like you know, like even the news.
Yeah.
It's really different from America if you look into it. Like people might think it's the same, but it really isn't. And like the government is just counting on us being lazy and not finding out more information.
Yeah.
Because here in America, you can't truly censor, but some people will still find out. But most people are lazy.
What do you mean they can censor? They have been censoring. Look, WikiLeaks is owned by the CIA. That's proven. You can see the donations. You can see all that stuff. All the mass outlets of the news has been owned for a millennia now.
Information's still out there.
Yeah, but that's like saying, I'm sure unicorns out there. You just gotta look hard, you know? Like, yeah, there's truth out there, but the amount of effort that it's gonna take, the normal citizen does not have, or the ability to. First of all, they teach you this in like 101 like journalism. Finding the right sources. That's what it's about. How the hell do people find the right sources? There's so much misinformation. There's so much issues already on the first basis. It's trying to find a suitable area.
I mean, school's trying to teach us how to source, but like you never really learn until you go onto the dark web. That's where you like.
That's where the shit posters are, man. That's where the chuds and like the weirdos and like all the motherfuckers that have a VPN and Tor think they do shit and they be going on there or they get a proxy. Be like, I'm on cvdump.com. I'm gonna fucking clone all these cards. Holy shit, I'm like making bank. And then he gets FBI busted in because he's just like, and then on top of that,
dark web is just like a FBI project or CIA project.
Well, it was, yeah, it is Tor, the Tor network, anonymous.
You know, like if they really wanted, they would catch you.
Yeah, they do. What the fuck? You know what a honeypot is? Holy shit, I'm a big fat bear. I ain't gonna say a joke about the CCP, but you know what bear I'm talking about. Special kind of poo. So I'm gonna stick my hand in that jar, and now guess what? There's a fucking bear trap at that bottom of that shit. I'm dead. Now I got honeypotted, man. That's the whole dark web for you. Holy shit. Some crazy fucking title. I'm gonna click on that shit, or like some real elusive video. I'm gonna, shit. All my shit's logged. It's a hacker. It's the FBI. Oh, I'm fucked. Or really, at the end of the day, you go through peer-reviewed like lists. Like you can find a website that like people say, I don't know who these people are, but you know they're legit. They checked it out. Whatever. Oh, fucking hearsay.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, the world every day, like people say, don't trust the government. Like people in people hear that a lot, but like, what is the government? Like, the government have control of everything pretty much.
Yeah.
You know, like, there's, like, everything is a psyop. You know?
Everything's a psyop. Well, honestly, at the end of the day, this is a psyop too. Everything's a psyop, man.
I mean, like, we're partially brainwashed by the government or whatever it is.
Whatever
the
controlling.
elites.
Yeah, whoever, maybe.
But-
GG33.
Shit.
Rotting my brain.
But you know, like, I feel like we can just limit our control by the government by learning the truth.
That's so
And-
hard though. What is the truth?
I mean, there's truth in everything, but
Okay, yeah. A little
you
vague.
just gotta, you know, like, weave through, you know, the false information.
You gotta cut up the lanes of the false information.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm talking about cutting up, you know. Yeah, like, people been driving crazy last year, but this year it kind of died down, you know what I mean?
That's what people do. A couple people died. They realize, hey, this shit ain't a good idea. Oh God. Friend just wrapped his goddamn, like, what, G87? Is it G87? F87? G82. G82 with the F87. Wrap that shit around a pole, dead.
Wow.
Maybe I don't think cutting up's a good idea anymore. Plus people be doing it in their Honda Civic. They be dying in their Honda Civic.
Really, Honda is just about reliability. There's no really control.
Tell that to the kid with the Honda Civic Prelude. Tell that to that motherfucker right now. You ain't got shit, boy. That Honda Prelude of yours, that ain't no sports car. That shit a boring car, bro. Get out of here. Anyway.
There's not really a Japanese car that really handles well except for the GTR.
NSX fanboys, LFA fanboys. Depends on what price range you're going for, really. If you're talking supercar, they got like some crazy shit.
I'm just talking about like under
150? Under 100 even. You can get GTR like for 70K Canadian now. Or like 60. I've seen 60. I've seen them motherfucking N drivers. Quick little, I'm gonna edit it in post. An N driver is this little sticker that you green with an N and basically means you're a fucking noob. It's the noob sticker. You get your license, you get your L. Now you have to drive with a stupid little N that says you can't have anyone else in the car. Only one fucking person. If you speed, you lose your license. GG. Anyway, I see N sticker motherfuckers even here where we live. GTR with the goddamn N sticker clapped out. I don't know how these motherfuckers be affording this shit. Like, oh god, I've seen some crazy N's, like the Rolls Royces. I know you've been seeing them too.
yeah, Cullinans and shit.
Yeah, Cullinans in Richmond. Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Anyway, back to what we were saying. Sports cars in Japan. Were you saying only handles good about GTR?
Yeah, I mean, if you're talking about speed and handling, like, you gotta go with Germans. Like, Americans, like, it's really cheap horsepower.
Mhm. No, but my 170 Demon, bro. I can clap you, bro. Don't even. I can clap you. My 170 beat anything, bro. Your GT3 RS. I swear to God, I smoked 3 of them. On God, I smoked 3 of them. Demon 170 beat that shit up like a kitty. I swear. Don't even cap, bro. Your X6M, gone. Demon 170 beat your ass, hands down.
Nah, fuck no,
Bro, you know, on God, I extra weighted that shit. I didn't do light body. I didn't do nothing. I put extra weight on that shit. I still beat you.
Nah, hell no.
On God.
No, bro.
On
That
God.
fucking, that supercharger, like, top end, that shit's slow.
Nah, but I think that big 40, bro. I swear to God, that shit gonna beat you up. Don't cap. On God, Demon 170 beat all y'all cars. I don't care you got no K-swap. I don't care you got no nothing, bro. No Ferrari, no Pista, no like Lambo. Demon 170, gonna beat you on God.
Nah,
On
bro,
God.
like, this fucking American car is like a fat bitch with makeup on. It's like, they, like, you, on paper, from far away, that shit look good. But, you know, like, you get close, like,
Tinder
you
profile.
get close,
Tinder
you know what I
profile.
mean? Like, you gotta go with the German.
Gotta go with the. Speaking of Germans, everybody's favorite has been doing the rounds to our favorite not YouTuber. I mean favorite rapper, Kanye West. What's up with him? Also, clarification. I fucking hate the Demon 170. I fucking hate that car. Never catch me dead in that car. On God, gosh y'all. Anyway, Kanye, what's up with that motherfucker?
I feel like he's like under control of the government, like, you know.
I think they're making him crash out on purpose. Somebody be making him crash out.
Oh, you know, I heard a conspiracy theory that like his wife is actually
like a CIA operative to like make him like less crazy.
Nah, bro, not crazy. Just to keep him under control.
Yeah.
And the reason he fucking make her wear no clothes is because then she couldn't wear a wire, bro. Bro, how can you wear a wire when you're naked? You know what I mean?
They got that in there, bro. I swear. Bro, that shit under them folds. Don't even, bro. I seen a motherfucker like 600 pounds had 3 Glocks under them fucking fat folds. He pulled that shit out. I swear on God. I swear you could keep an ARP if you're fat enough. Dude, under a titty, I see motherfuckers keep a Glock under that. I swear to God. Don't even. I swear she's probably an op. She's probably op. Fed, honestly.
Yeah, for sure.
I heard that the reason she doesn't wear no much clothes is because he knows he's tweaking and he's embarrassing her because he's like, I fucking hate you. Like,
yeah, that could be a possibility.
It could be some weird other shit too. Maybe Kanye is just some fucking crazy gooner. Crazy fucking gooner. And he's lost his hat. His little yarmulke, he lost that shit. He's gone straight down to, he took the train ride. He's going a little crazy now. Yeah.
It might not be the same Kanye.
Ooh, that's a whole different thing, man. We talking about them clones.
Yeah.
You like Kodak Black?
Kodak is clone.
Kodak Black. Like a motherfucking clone, bro. Holy shit. I didn't even know, like, if you took, like, I don't care about drugs. I've seen no crack. I've seen crack addicts. I've seen fentanyl addicts. I've seen all them addicts, some spice addicts. On God. There'd be the same ones that be sitting on the same block, and you can see that shit time lapse if you go to that place often enough. I've seen motherfuckers go from good to bad to goddamn worse. Kodak has transposed all the fucking universal laws of physics. Motherfucker went from bad to good to horrible to not himself to a different human being to having different genetics, different hairline, different spacing between the eyes, bone structure. The motherfucker just changed his skin color and then like boom, bada bing,
bada. Tattoos missing.
Motherfucker be wildin', bro. Be wildin'.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh God, feel bad for them. Feel bad for that guy though. Feel real bad for that guy because you be tweaking on them perks every day. He be eating chicken on them road. Be eating chicken on that road. That'd real bad.
We're talking about chicken, bro. Black History Month. Gotta eat some chicken.
Sorry, can you say that again? The camera? What about was that? Can't put my
edit that shit.
Edit that shit out.
Bro, but you know, bro, the chicken is good though.
Chicken is very good for you. Speaking of chicken, I didn't eat any chicken today, but I was planning on eating chicken. I was gonna make some ramen, and I was gonna put some chicken on top of that ramen. I was gonna make that ramen, and I was gonna eat that ramen. Yeah, so pretty good.
Bro, add pause, bro. Add pause. Bro, it's perfect.
Yeah. We're good. Okay, that was a good ad break.
Yeah, what ad are we?
We're gonna make some stupid ad. We're gonna like voice over some like horrible fake ad. We're gonna make a fake ad.
Yeah.
We should make courses.
Yeah, we really should. Bro, everyone would be selling courses.
Everybody. Yo, that's a good topic. Wait, you had some topics, didn't you?
Yeah. So, you know, when you actually, how do I put this? Yeah, I'm gonna put that shit out. You gotta get into it. Like talking about like looking in your past life.
Hmm?
Not your past life, but bro, talking about your car crash.
Talk about my car crash?
Yeah, like
Okay.
what did you learn from that?
What did I learn from that? Gotta stop rushing things. Gotta stop rushing things. I really wanted to eat those damn noodles, man. You gotta believe me. You gotta believe me. I really wanted to eat those goddamn ramen. Oh, what was it? We were going to
Red beef noodles.
We were going to red beef noodle. Oh God, them Taiwanese type noodles, man. I love that shit. You hungry all day? Don't be going in the rain. Don't be going in the rainstorm, and don't be using no bald ass tires. Don't be speeding.
But you were just flexing about how your tires were balder than mine.
I was flexing. That also teaches you.
Be careful what you wish for.
Be careful.
It might just come get you.
Pride, or what the fuck is it? Was I being greedy? Was I being? This is the deadly sin of pride.
You manifested your own downfall.
I did do that. But like to be honest, I should have got. Because I spent so goddamn long replacing all that damn motherfucking air suspension, man. My hand did all that shit. So annoying. Spent all my money, couldn't buy no tires. Then you go whip that shit, got like 400, no, it's 450 or more horsepower. You're cooked. I hit a...
And that shit's rear wheel drive.
And that shit rear wheel drive. But, in my defense, there was a Tesla in the same place, already fucking crashed. And when I woke up, after like going in and spinning a bunch and, you know, doing who knows what, I woke up and there was a Tesla in front of me. I was like, oh, bumbleclaw, I did not just goddamn hit this motherfucker. Well, it turns out I didn't. It was wrapped in police tape. Motherfucker already. Tesla, 4-wheel drive, 2-wheel drive, I don't know. Safe fucking car, right? Safe. Crashed, dead. So maybe it's not my fault. Maybe it's not completely my fault. They had the good tires. They had the good shit. I did not have the good shit, but I still crashed. They still crashed. Maybe it's the road. Maybe it's a psyop. I don't know. I got tweaking after that. Maybe somebody's out for me. Who knows? Somebody said, the fire people said, hey, maybe somebody slicked the road with oil, and I was like, I was concussed heavily, so I was looking at him like, and it was just like kind of ringing, but it was like, you're onto some shit, man. He's onto something.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the car like was going like real
driving
crazy.
is really like a big part of our lives, you know?
Driving is a big part of our life.
Like, traveling. We gotta travel. Like, in America, there's no good transit system. Like, you know, like our fucking bus, it'd be losing money every fucking year. And what? Like, what are they funding for?
That's a good point. I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be face up because the microphone's also at the top.
Shit, maybe. But like, yo, like talking about transit.
Talking about trans, like, okay, well, as somebody who's also lived in Seattle, I feel the struggle, man. I didn't have no car. I was relying on the person I was with at the time. They also went to Yooo. Oh, that's a good point. I'm gonna remember that. Anyway, transit there is pretty solid. If
Better than Vancouver.
yes, if you consider the contrast between Vancouver and BC, there it seems like goddamn like what, like China. This shit looks like it's so crazy. Like that shit linked up. Here you get maybe on a good day 2 fent addicts, like a bus full of rainbow hair people, and Canadians. Canadians.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
On the darker side though.
Yes.
Yeah, like we gotta travel more.
Yeah.
Really about like experiencing things in like real life, like travel around the world. You
I
really
agree.
learn a lot by traveling. But like,
5 life pass. You know, life moves fast. You know, travel now, make the money later.
nah, bro, you travel while you make money.
I know. It's a song lyric. God, dude, it's a song. I know that. Don't you think I know that? It's a song
Nah, I
lyric.
don't think
You a
you-
fake fan, bro. You a fake fan. Don't even know what I quote, bro. God, go on with your TransLink shit.
Yeah. Fuck translating. Past that topic, bro. You know, like we're older now. When we're like, I remember when we were a kid, like we wish we had a car.
Dreaming about that shit, just salivating, like fucking going feral, playing Forza like 10 hours a day.
Yeah, whipping around. I used
I
to drive like first person in GTA 5,
Mhm.
thinking I was driving.
Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm swerving in it. What's that song? I swear, we gotta edit in that song. That's what literally me every day.
Swerving.
I think we're thinking about 2 different songs, swerving.
Yeah, but
Something shit like that.
no, bro, I don't
Fuck.
know.
Whatever, we're gonna cut this part out.
Yeah, and you know when you look back in your life, you're like, damn, like I really made it this far.
Yeah.
You know, like, but I hear a lot of people saying you shouldn't look into your past. You know, but that is if your past is full of trauma or
Yeah.
negative experiences. But also, like, when you're in a better place, you really should look into your past and feel gratitude
Yeah.
of like where you should come, like where you came from, you know.
I feel you, man. I agree. I've been one to give that advice, actually. I used to be a big guy on pushing. Why would you look in the past for something that you've already lived through? Something you've already found, something that you've already passed through. You know, but then as I got older, I realized that the past has a lot of benefits. But people always look at it in the wrong light. As somebody who's gone through their fair share of shit, be honest, everybody has.
You
right?
shouldn't live in your past, but you should study your past.
You should study it. You should be able to. This is the issue that most people get. I see. They can't separate themselves from the experience. They can't go back and relive it not as themselves. They can't separate themselves from the experience. You need to be able to put that kind of character behind you and go at it from a more practical and logical standpoint and be able to truly understand the situation in hindsight. If not, you're just constantly reliving the emotions, reliving the anxiety, reliving all of the bad parts that you already know very, very well. And you're not seeing the parts that you don't know very well.
Yeah, that's facts.
Yeah, it's very important. But in realistic terms, I think it's hard for people to do because they have a bit of a lack of self-awareness. And it depends what you call self-awareness.
You know, like when people have a lot of trauma, it's hard for them. When they look into their past, it brings them it's like kind of time travel. They start to live in the past.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah. That's a big thing too. You can tell. Honestly, I don't know. This is kind of quack science right now, but to prove a bit of like studying, I'm going to do my own little clinical study. People who have a really heavy comfort food, like, have you noticed, like, girls or people, they always be like, wow, always eat this when I'm feeling down.
Oh, comfort food, comfort show, comfort everything.
Every comfort. And it's the same show they repeat over and over and over because I think they're like attached to the idea of what or who they were before the trauma happened, and they've like implanted in themselves that if they relive the experience long enough, then that will come back. But you can't do that. You know, once things go, things are gone. And once you have experienced something, you can never unexperience that again.
Because only that comfort food or that comfort show, like, it brings them back into a safe space.
Yeah.
In their like mental plane.
Yeah, exactly.
Like when they're away from the show, when they're back into their life, they look into their past.
Mm-hmm.
They're stuck in that trauma and not in a good place.
I don't think it's a conscious effort though, because when people have those kind of patterns, when people have
you
these
have to
patterns,
consciously train your unconscious.
easier said than done. But I think the main issue and the main point you're trying to get at is though, there's parts that you need to be able to push aside, like anxiety. That's unconscious. You don't consciously feel anxious. It's kind of a weird feeling you feel under your skin or however people feel it. You need to be able to put boundaries and separate yourself so you don't succumb to these unconscious things, like unconscious desires too. Addiction.
Pain is like a drug.
Pain.
Feeling pain is a drug.
Yeah, but that's also very true. That's very, very true. You're right. Okay, I like where this is going. So you want to know why that is?
But I know where that is.
Why is it?
You know, how I look at it is when they feel pain, they're kind of detached from reality.
That's one way to put it, yeah.
Like maybe them feeling pain, like you kind of detach them and they're like stuck in their memory. I don't know if it's really pain.
It's disassociated. That means when they're disassociated, it means like the person they are being right now feels like they're in the back of their head. They're kind of separate. They feel like on autopilot. And then trauma, people who experience a lot of trauma often disassociate. And they often are stuck in their head, and they're often watching their life through their eyes, which is a very different feeling than actually experiencing life. Some people say like there's a little person in the back of their head, and they just watch their body do things all day. Feels like kind of living fast forward or auto replay.
In third person, maybe.
Kind of in third person too. But the reason people have an issue with being stuck and addicted to pain is because it is a form of stimulation. A lot of people now are ADD, ADHD, or whatever the conglomerate term is, like non-neurotypical, so neurodivergent, or on the spectrum, stuff like that. Their brains are wired differently than most people. Or they are wired differently than most people. That's the exact meaning of it. Stimulation. It's like a throttle in a car. If you are able to push down the throttle fully and your car actually truly puts out 100% of its power, that's great. Your car is working perfectly. But you know what's not good? If your car has the floppiest wet pedal ever, you put 75% down, you're going maybe 20 kilometers per hour. Then you slam it down to 100, it goes all the way up. That's kind of how people's brains are wired who have these traumatic experiences and who are neurodivergent. Their brain is kind of set to that really, really, really weird stimulation point when their brain releases their dopamine, when their brain starts to feel active, when it actually the neurons start to fire. You know what I mean? When trauma gets in the way of that, it's like a blockade. You need a certain amount of stimuli to go past that now and to start your brain functioning at like a higher level. You know what I mean? People get addicted to pain. People get addicted to nicotine. All these stimulants. It's because people have a suppressed kind of feeling.
Exactly. That's why them bitches always want to argue. Because they don't want to be bored, bro.
Exactly. It's subconscious too. Because the one thing your brain never tells you is what it needs. Just like your body will tell you, yo, I'm thirsty. Yo, I'm like needing to get some food in me. Your brain's not going to be like, oh, I need like acetylcholine. I need help. I'm like, my neurons are shedding because I don't have proper hormone balance, or like I haven't gotten enough sleep and I'm going dementia ridden. Like your brain's not going to tell you any of that, but you're going to suffer from the effects of improper treatment and trauma and health issues too. And you won't even know it. The one thing your brain will tell you though is, I'm fucking horny and I'm sad and I'm happy. Wanna know why you feel those things?
It's not really happy. It's
not
dopamine.
Even, yeah, dopamine. But why like people can easily tell like, oh, I'm horny, I want to fuck, I want to do that shit right now. Okay, well, that's simply because your brain is now dependent on a stimulant to get past a certain level of, activation. So same goes with nicotine, same goes with sugar, same goes with anything highly stimulating. The reason your brain defers and chooses that is because of your experiences and because of how your brain is wired. Same goes for all these neurodivergent people. A lot of them have issues, very soulfully, with anything that plays on the stimulation axis of their brain. Either they're super, super depressed, as in neurologically, their brain isn't firing enough, which means the activity is lowered, which is the actual and only true definition of depression. I don't want to hear anybody talk about, oh, depression is when you feel sad, and oh, if you're actually understanding what that means, it's the depression of the nervous system, e.g., or whatever, example being your brain is not firing synapses fast enough to communicate properly and effectively with itself and with your body, therefore disrupting the flow and mood and everything of your life. Not, oh, I'm too sad. Being extremely sad can make you depressed though, physically. But it's a completely separate thing. Emotionally, traumatic experiences can lead to a form of depression.
That's why some people, they don't even know they have depression.
Mm-hmm. And why most of cases, antidepressants don't work. Because the only thing antidepressants do is increase stimulation in the brain. But some people can be incredibly hyper, incredibly fixated, and still go off and, act themselves.
No, like depression, like being depressed, being sad, like emotion is a stimulant.
Exactly, yeah.
So that's only adding to the problem.
It is. Because if you get to a certain point in your life...
Not only that,
mm-hmm.
It also like fucking shrinks your dick. So you're gonna be more fucking depressed. Bro.
When did this study come out, bro? When did this... Is this
nah,
a
that shit real.
study?
That shit real. You gotta Google it. That shit real.
I'm gonna put up the... We're gonna put up the
facts.
Yeah, apparently being depression with your dick small. But beyond that, all of what I'm saying is kind of just giving a groundwork. Why is white goth emo chicks be so tweaking all the time? Because a brain not telling them what to do right, because they don't know how to listen to their brain right, and because trauma is putting in a base layer of... They basically, like, when you have a very large traumatic experience, you're setting the minimum stimulation for your brain to be much higher in specific parts. Like, think about it. If somebody gets their leg chopped off with no anesthesia, their pain tolerance after that, if they survive, will be much higher than most people. Or it's actually inverse. Now they become hypersensitive because of that trauma. It's made the reverse play. So you have to think of things in more of like almost like a quantum physics type manner, because it can be 1 and 0 at the same time. So that's why you can't think of all people being depressed actually doing the same things or having the same symptoms or showing the same thing. They can both be 1 and 0 at the same time, or the same position can have 2 different meanings. Same goes with mental illness, and same goes with a lot of people in general.
Yeah. I mean, yo, you know, when you, like, if you fuck a fucking, like, depressed, like, fucked up bitch, you become fucked up. Bro, I've been trying to tell you that.
I had to do
Talking back to the, like, bringing it to the spiritual side, you know?
I had to do it. These emo chicks aren't gonna fuck themselves. What can I say?
Bro, technology fucking, like, evolved. Like, there's fucking vibrators. They got, like, all kinds of fucking toys, bro.
No! That's not what I mean, man. That's not what I mean. I know that. I know that.
What you mean they don't fuck themselves?
Anyway, look. I've made some bad decisions in my past. My past love life is a little spotted, you can say. But that's, you live and let learn, or whatever the fuck it may be. Live, laugh, love. I should get that right over here. Live, laugh, love in like, some like, horrible wood letters. Like a scented candle.
Some kid in fucking woodwork make it.
Yeah, no. See, I feel like, honestly, when you go into that, like, territory where it's like, if you fuck a bitch, you kind of get some of her karma. Not karma, I mean, a bit of her energy. It's like...
Nah, her demon fucking can attach to you. Her bad spirit.
Yeah, man, I feel like that's true, honestly. Everybody watching this, you ever had an issue? Every time, if you ever fucked some girl and you had the real weirdest vibe afterward, or your life kind of go like a little wonky afterward, then you realize this bitch kind of crazy. A bit of that crazy may have rubbed off on you. I gotta say, I got a pretty high authority to be saying that, because a lot of weird shit got be rubbed off on me. Some weird ass bitches. Always some weird ass shit happening right after. Kind of facts.
Always the mental plane.
Yeah.
Like, not only like the fucking whatever you believe, the fucking demons, they really fuck with your mind, bro. Like, they literally control how you fucking think. You know, when you think about it, like, how does your thought really come to mind? You know?
I don't know. I don't think at all.
Is it really like your thoughts?
Hell no.
Like,
go on.
you know, like when you fucking eating grapes, fucking distracting me. But like,
the demons in your brain.
Like when you think about stuff, like sometimes I wonder, like, am I thinking, like, am I coming up with my own thoughts? You know, like, what if it's some vibration shit, you know, like some negative entity, like fucking, like subconsciously making me think about that. That's what like rap like does to you. It like fucks with your like subconscious.
Yeah.
That like 808's low frequency.
On God. On that topic, did you see the 500 Ethereum burn from that one Chinaman?
Yeah, of course.
That's a crazy topic. Unfortunately, I know what actually is happening. It's a very sad story. But when that last post he did, I don't know if you saw the last post. I'm not going to spoil, man, tell all people who already know, then you know it's very sad. But basically,
no, you gotta go talk to what. Like, I don't think most people know about it.
Okay. I think 6, 7, 8 days ago, basically on the Ethereum blockchain, 500 ETH was burned, which is, or I think in total actually it was almost 700 in total after the multiple messages he put onto the blockchain.
Put in mind, ETH is around 2,700 USD right now.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do the math,
it's over a million. It's over a million.
Yeah.
And that's USD. That's USD. Over $1 million burnt down the drain for just a few handful of messages. So you must be thinking to yourself, oh, these messages better be pretty damn important if someone's gonna just waste all that money. Or not waste, I guess he had a very good purpose in it. Either gonna be really rich or very mentally ill. Either or, I'm gonna be listening to what he's saying. His first messages, actually we finna pull this up. We're gonna be like, here, actually, I'm gonna read them out actually, purposely, because I wanna do this guy justice. My co-host here read them because I'm actually tweaking. Oh wait. What's up, bro?
just give me this shit.
Just read them, bro. We're gonna cut this whole part out.
Nah, bro, just like,
What do you want?
add new tab, there you go. It's on, do you have Twitter?
No.
ETH.
I was on ETH Chan.
It's probably on Reddit. I'll start. The CEOs of Kwande Investment, Feng Xin and Xu Zhi, used brain-computer weapons to persecute all company employees, from former employees and even themselves were controlled. There is a new mode of crime, which is the victim is gradually deprived of his senses and desire until he becomes a complete slave to the digital machine. And if one day I become a victim of the final stage, I will leave the world. As the brain-computer interface and mind-reading technology keep developing, there's a new mode of crime in which wild animals become puppets or complete slaves to the digital machine. So that's what he said, which is basically kind of like Neuralink.
That it could be a lot of things though, like, because remember this is translated. If you look at the original post, it says like brain interface, or like brain computer interface. It means it could be like also talking about like AI, like artificial intelligence
Our
too.
brains are just signals.
Yeah.
Like, they could put subliminals into your ears and make you believe shit in your subconscious. It could be a lot of stuff. It could be a lot of shit we don't know. The government, they know way more shit than us.
Honestly, yeah. But the whole issue with this is because his last message, I will properly translate this one, is this is the issue that a lot of people are kind of bringing up. His last issue was, hi, I am Hula Ji, an ordinary programmer and entrepreneur since October 2022. I realized that I have been monitored and manipulated by the mind control organization since I was born. That's already not looking good. When I realized the existence of the mind control organization, they also increased their harm to me. I have been very painful, which is basically the translation being wrong. I'm saying he's been in a lot of pain in the past 2 years, and now I have completely lost all of his dignity. So all of his dignity is completely lost, he's saying. And, you know, he can no longer be a human being. He can no longer be a human being. I have decided to leave this world, and I hope that this ugly world will be destroyed soon. So I think we all can kind of assume here what kind of note this is, what kind of message this is. This is kind of like a real big goodbye message. Seems like he's kind of just extremely mentally ill.
That might be the company's
It could just be like, who knows, but like this is obviously, like this is pretty textbook schizophrenic, like GG shit. He just, maybe he's like one of those really, really smart, like smart special people. And
you know, a lot of rich people, not rich people, a lot of really high IQ people
are
they kill themselves, or they, especially in their old age, they live in misery. Tesla, like, said he hated the world when he died.
Yeah, a lot of people do, or they hate the things that they've done to the world, like Albert Einstein regretted fucking making that big bomb. Well, he didn't make it, but he helped, you know, Mr. Oppenheimer, all that jazz. A lot of people end up to regret the things they've created, you know? Is that just a trend in all of the world? I feel like everybody just happens to be regretting everything that they bring into this world. It's like, shit.
Well, they shouldn't, because their creation was helpful, but it was just weaponized.
It was misused, I guess.
Yeah.
How'd that make you feel though? Imagine you made this crazy like vaccine that can like stop like all sorts of fucking shit. And then they like the military uses it, and then like fuck the whole world ends because it like mutates and like the virus outbreak like of like zombies happens, and everybody's just like not happy. Like imagine that. Like you're just sitting here like holy shit, I could have cured everything, and now like everything is gone now.
Did I cause this?
Well, you technically did not cause it, but like you're like GG now. You're like GG because like you were the one who made the virus or your vaccine, and then they. It's kind of like that one Will Ferrell movie, but like not really.
We gotta switch timelines.
Oh god, dude, that one day when we were up in the mountain, that was some spooky shit. We should have, bro. Maybe we died back there. Maybe we did switch timelines, but all three of us, and now we're in some weird fucking alternate goddamn universe.
Which one are you talking about?
Battery dead, cold moonlight night, just the three of us, smoky mountain, nowhere in the middle of Buck 2.
I feel like there's a lot of timeline shift. Maybe we're living between timelines.
We're like in the, what is it, the precipice world. You ever watched Bleach, like the anime?
No.
Oh, so basically there's the Soul Society, which is kind of like heaven, but it's not. It's just kind of like a fucking chill town where all the dead people live. And then there's like the regular fucking world we live in, right? And then there's like the gate. Well, technically there's like hell, which is called Wakamundo. And it's like kind of basically where the bad spirits, the hollows live, and like all the weird fucking bad guys kind of like just live there for some reason. And there's the place in between there. You know, there's a portal called the Garganta, which you can control. But the main transportation between all this shits is the fucking precipice world, and it's like this weird fucking crazy like kind of off time like tunnel. It's literally
People
just
get
a tunnel.
stuck in here?
Yeah, people get stuck in there, and then there's like this big fucking cleaner train that like, not a train, but it's like this weird fucking animal thing, spirit, that goes and like cleans these tunnels that people get stuck in, and they get like fucking sucked into the fucking walls and shit like that. It's like crazy. And but maybe we're in like some precipice world right now, stuck in some like weird fucking tunnel, waiting for some like world-ending event to just come and suck us up.
I just hope the timeline is like correcting the stock market.
Bro, we need the
Correction.
Avengers, bro. We need Thanos here, man. We need Thanos.
Yeah.
We need some fucking Thanos. We need some like. Who do we need? Oh my god! If you could summon some like made-up character or some shit to like, who do you think would do the best job to like fix the world? Oh god.
If I can control them.
No, not if you could control them. That's like saying if I have a fucking army of fucking Panzer tanks, who do you think I could beat in a fight? Like, what the fuck? If you could just bring them and you think their presence would, like, maybe, like, shift the worldview and stuff like that? Like, maybe, like a crazy, like, maybe, like, Superman, right? No, there's no fucking kryptonite, so he'd be kind of like GOAT, you know? He'd just be like God, basically. He'd be kind of like a god. So, like, he would kind of just instill world peace because he's such a dominant superpower. Like, nobody would be, like, tweaking to try to do anything because he would just like actually wipe them all out because like nobody can stop him, right? So I don't know anything about Superman. Don't quote me on that. Maybe he can get shot with a Glock with a switch and die. I don't know, man. So, but basically what I'm saying is like, if a world meets like a large super entity that can't do anything with, will that instill peace or will that kind of like pressure people into like, you know?
There will never be peace.
Yeah.
In this world, because humans, they feed off of conflicts. You see online, there's a there's drama. People tap into that.
Yeah.
That's what gets people interested.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh yeah. Speaking of drama,
You know, we'll get back to that. You know, like compare Superman to Batman.
Rich YN, Alien YN.
I'm just talking about their like personality, like their character.
Oh well, one's broody, emotionally stunted, and the other one has a savior complex because I don't know. He's a cool, good guy, I guess.
Would you save? I feel like Batman would save. Let's say he had a daughter or his girlfriend, right? For example.
Yeah.
He would, as his character, he would save his daughter rather than the world. If he could save his daughter, and like the rest of the world died,
Yeah.
he would save his daughter.
Yeah, man, yeah. I think a lot of people would do that. I think Superman would also make the same decision in certain situations.
No, like Superman's character is different.
Well, what would Spider-Man do? What would Spider-Man do? I think we should
Spider-Man's
ask.
just a pussy.
I think don't talk about Tobey Maguire like that. Oh God, I love Tobey Maguire. He's so cool, bro. I love Spider-Man, but only the Tobey Maguire ones. That's it. But anyway, I feel like if you look at it like thematically, Superman in some situations have chosen to save his girl over like a busload of people or whatever the fuck. But maybe you're right. Maybe it doesn't scale. It doesn't scale the same. Just because he chose one person over a busload doesn't mean he'll choose one person over like the fucking whole entire world, right?
You know, everyone should be selfish. Like, you see.
Well, what is selfish? You gotta clarify it for the people. What does selfish mean?
For people that's close to you, I'm selfish. Everyone's selfish. Like, I hate those people that think like they can save the world, whatever. You know, like, you're living on this earth for yourself, the people you love. It don't matter. Like maybe our fans wouldn't care, but
yeah, don't die,
you know, to be honest, like, a lot of people online would be like the train. You know that train, like when you flip a switch, you kill one person over 5.
Oh, cool. All of them. I would tweak. I would like throw some of the passengers onto the track and make the track like literally flip and take out all of them.
Nah, but for real, like, would a lot of people, let's say like online, right? A daughter was held hostage, right? Someone's daughter.
Some Discord kitten was held hostage?
You can say that.
Oh no, dude, what am I gonna
Right?
What am I gonna
And
do?
there was 5 random people, right? They were like in some
They
like,
getting clapped. They
situation.
getting dusted immediately.
And the dad saves the daughter. Online, a lot of people would say, oh, you know, you could have just saved the 5 people, or like the 20 people,
Online
100 people.
virtuism, bro.
Let's say it was 20 people. Let's say it was like 20,000 people, right?
Yeah.
You would save your daughter.
I ain't saving bullshit. On God, as a real legit, like, I ain't never gonna save nobody else unless I know them, or I've been struck by it, like God himself, and like I'm being possessed by some crazy entity, and I see some motherfucker getting shot down the street, and I'm running over to try to help him. Ain't no way you catching hell doing that. Ain't no way. But if I see like my G, like, I'm obviously gonna be taking a bullet or taking whatever.
People love to like think they can, think in their head.
Yeah. They're thinking they're a better person than they are. That's what I like to think about. It's because you put people start to get pressure, and they fold. That's why like people who fold is like just
So I don't blame the billionaire not wanting to share their wealth.
it's his money. I don't fucking care, bro. Like if people
People were saying,
this is not communism. Like why the fuck would I go make some fucking potatoes and like fucking share it with everybody, and then nobody else does it for me, and then I'm a fucking butthurt? It only works if it's a system and a society that you live in. It cannot be done exclusively.
Honestly, it would never work.
We can tell that it would never work, but theologically and fucking hypothetically, it's perfect. But that's like saying if everything was free, it'd be perfect. Well, no, it wouldn't. It would de-incentivize everything, and it would break loose all chaos. Obviously, if everybody got their wish, there would be no point in wishes. It would just be reality. There would be nothing special.
You really like human need pride. You don't feel pride being exactly the same.
And humans need something they can never obtain. If everybody gets what they want, then fuck, humanity's doomed. Hey, everybody's fucking doomed. That's why I think a lot of people who become like otaku or obsessed with games or obsessed with like anything online. It's why the online is so dangerous. It's because people get obsessed, they dive into it. It's a whole different personality. It's like their personality like kind of breaks off into the fucking void of the internet.
It's like fighting for Elo.
Yeah, fuck, fighting for Elo, or like opening CSGO skins, which I should probably do after this. Anyway, but basically you break off into this whole different world, and you can be vastly different from your reality, and low key, I feel like everybody be like kind of like split personality between like who they are in fucking chat and in real life. And I think that's very dangerous too, because it's putting people up to have these internal conflicts with who they are. And if they're presented with situations where they're like exposed for who they are online versus who they are in real life, like have you ever had like an issue with friends in real life that you also are like, there's like interactions between them online, some shit gets exposed, or like they were capping online and they were like not, and they were doing something opposite. There's so much weird shit happens when you feel like that. It's like embarrassing, but it's also just like, just fucking odd. It's like fucking actually like odd.
You know, like I never really understood them lying online. Maybe they feel some dopamine off that, but you know, ain't like you seen someone have a nice car online, you look at it for 2 seconds. No one's gonna like think much of you, honestly. Like our attention is like split into like a million different things every day, and just be yourself. That's how you can be confident, you know? Really should. Alright, we're gonna end it there. Yo, BullHit, we out.
Are we after ending it?
Yeah.
Alright.